Hey y'all, welcome to Night Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for the collective. We won't attach signs to this. Let's see what's happening, y'all. General readings, you can take it however it may resonate. Work, family, friend, romance. It can bounce around in a few different areas. They may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and the link to the website is in the description. Keys, anything like that. It's coming across to me as if there's a situation here to where somebody is no longer having conversations or willing to be cooperative. They no longer seem to be friendly or having these positive exchanges in some type of way, but it feels like it's because their own family, friends, and associates, like the people around them, are competitive, or trying to compete with them specifically. They seem like they're in a space where they're trying to prove that they're bigger, better than this person, and you can kind of see that they're intentionally trying to outshine this party, overshadow this person, or doing things to where they are gossiping about this party who's been loyal to them. So it's kind of like this person has been solid in this situation. They don't seem to have any negative, I don't want to say negative qualities about them, but they don't seem to be pushing out any negative energy. They're nothing but positivity. So they're being gossiped about, talked about, slandered in a very nasty way, possibly by an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Scorpio is here also, and it feels really uncomfortable. So it seems like it's time to kind of like detach from these people, these places, spaces, this situation, this opportunity, whatever it is, it's time to get away because these people are not trustworthy. They're throwing dirt on this person because they're intentionally trying to gang up on them or do things to where they make this person, they defame this person, dethrone this person, put them in a position to where others don't see them as valuable. Others see them as like a loser or as if they're worthless. You get what I'm saying? And in my opinion, it's crazy because it's almost like this is the person who's giving this other person opportunity. So like say if this is the CEO, the owner, this person gave these people jobs or ways to feed themselves, ways to provide for themselves, okay? And now they're being thrown in the dirt as if they have not helped these people, as if they have not been loyal to these people, as if they have not looked out for these people, had their backs in different ways. You hear me? So whatever is going on here, it seems to be a point to where this person is buried in dirt that others have thrown on them, but they're buried up to like their neck, you feel me? But their head is still sticking out. So they still can breathe and you can still see who they really are because they still have a voice, you feel me? And it seems like that's the last part that these people are trying to strip from this person. They don't want their opinion to matter or their voice to be heard. They don't want this person to be relevant in some type of way. So say if they're more popular, they want to become more popular, more famous than this other party in this situation. And because of that, it seems like there's a lot of disappointment that's taking place, especially if Kayla, Kaylin, Kaylee, anything like that is a factor in this equation. It's almost as if like they're trying to shut this person out, stifle this person's energy or influence, trying to minimize their greatness in some type of way. But they're doing it because they seem to want to take over this person's spot. You know what I mean? They want to be the one that others see as successful or see as the popping energy in this equation. But in reality, this is a situation where this person was absolutely nobody or nothing without this person that they're throwing dirt on. So it's like you wouldn't even have this or that if it wasn't for these people or this person. You wouldn't even have been able to move how you moving without these people or this person. You feel me? And it's getting into a space to where it's kind of like you can see how desperate this energy has been to break this other person down, and it feels like really breaking them physically, financially, psychologically. Like they are trying to break this person, and it's them and their peers. That's what the crazy part about it is. It's almost like them and all their family, friends, and associates are trying to team up to break this person down. So it's like if they get into a point to where they snap, others are going to just be remorseful, regretful, and they'll try to act like that they didn't have anything to do with this person breaking psychologically, okay? They don't have anything to do with this person suffering or the depression and pain that they put in this person's life. You feel me? So it's almost as if like somebody is getting dirt thrown on them, and then it's like, look at you, you dirty. You feel me? But it's like these are the people who threw the dirt on them. Or like say if they're in a position to where it's like they're suffering in some type of way, these are the people or the person that caused them the suffering. You know what I mean? The breakdown. So it's like things weren't like this until this person started trying to compete with them. Things weren't like this until this person started perceiving this party as their competition. Okay? But now that they're in this space to where they feel like they're getting this spotlight, or they have people who are supporting them in their fake ass ways. Okay, work, family, friend, or romantically, they're fake, they're artificial, they're superficial in some type of way, or they're not solid. You feel me? So it's like they have trampled all over these people or this person to gain this level of success or this level of popularity or whatever this is, and now they're trying to stun on, flex on, shit on the people that they trampled on to get to where they are. And it feels foul. Like whatever is going on here is scandalous. And it seems like they now are kind of in a space to where others will start to see the truth about this, y'all. Like these people are realizing how much dirt this person is throwing on this other party, or how much they've done to these people in their past. And it's like, wow, like you really used them and abused them. You really took advantage of them. You really have done things to where you have caused so much pain and suffering or problems in this person's life, and then you're trying to like pretty much bury them alive in a space and then act like you didn't have nothing to do with it. You have trampled on them, and then you're asking why they on the ground. You get what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Like it just feels like there's a sense of awareness that's coming in here to where these people are finally realizing that this person has had to build from scratch, start from the bottom, whatever this is in this equation, because of this other party. So it's like, how could you possibly look at them like you tore their house apart, right? You huffed and puffed and blew their house down, and then looking at them crazy because they homeless. You feel me? Like you tore their house down. You broke all of this stuff. You feel me? You're the reason that they don't have a roof over their head, whatever this is. You get what I'm saying? And they're trying to make it seem like these people or this person or an inability to provide for themselves. Say if they stole from them or have taken from them, have drained them financially, energetically, again, by or even socially, like throwing dirt on them, sabotaging their name, their reputation. It's like they have caused all of these problems, all of this fighting, all of this tension, all of this drama, and then looking at this person like, how come you can't get on your feet? How come you ain't got this? How come you ain't got that? Because you tore this person's life apart. You know what I mean? Like, be real with yourself. It just seems like they have done things to where they have really been a snake in the lives of multiple people. But the people who they've been snakes to seem like they just are still kind of in the space to where they aren't speaking about what's taking place. They kind of just kept this stuff to themselves, or they've done things to where they didn't retaliate, they didn't react, or they never spoke on how much of a snake that these people or this person is, right? But now it's like others are starting to become aware of what this person is doing, especially if there's a Tim that's a factor in this equation. It just seems like somebody is obsessed with huffing and puffing and blowing other people's houses down so they can look like a better person, so they can receive the love, the attention, so they can look attractive, so they can become the one in some type of way. But in reality, it's causing problems. So all the disconnects that they tried to cause in this other person's life, all the pain, the drama, the suffering that they brought into this party's life, they're going to experience for themselves, okay? Especially if there's a Jazz or a Jasmine. They have done way too much to tear this person's life apart, or again, to tear their reputation apart, whatever it is. And there's consequences coming for this, even if it's karmic, spiritual consequences, you know what I mean? It seems like it's time to be able to allow these other people who've been harassed or agitated in different ways to move forward, okay? Because they seem like they have done a lot, like they've taken a lot of scrutiny. They've been through a lot mentally, or they still are experiencing a lot mentally that can potentially lead into a breakdown. But the people who have caused this mental breakdown, these mental health issues, whatever this is, are sitting in the background like, dang, did we do too much? I wish I wouldn't have did this. I wish I wouldn't have said this. I wish I wouldn't have moved like that. But in reality, they have, and it's to the point to where it's like they're so ashamed and embarrassed of what they've done, but so narcissistic at the same time that they won't acknowledge that they're wrong. They won't acknowledge that they have been the problem, that they have recruited people to team up against this person when this person literally was being an angel in their life, a blessing in their life, or sent in this situation as help. You know, it's like, or a positive influence, a positive energy. So it just feels like they now are in a very dark space. You know, the angelic energy, I'll say that, is now in a very dark space, and people are kind of looking at this person as if they need help, as if they you know what I mean, their drama, as if they are the problem, looking at them, wondering why they're talking like this, moving like this, acting like this, thinking like this, feeling like this, but they won't go back to the root of the problem, or to who started all of this drama. They will not go back there, but they have to. It's because it requires them to take accountability for what they've done in this situation. Like, they know that they have tarnished this person's name, brand, reputation, ruined their career and finances, have done things to try to get other people to dislike them in some type of way. But it was to allow them to humanize them in some type of way. You know what I mean? Like, you think you're this, you think you're that, and I'm going to throw dirt on you to make you look regular, just like I feel. Period. That's all this is. They want this person or these people to feel regular because they feel regular. They don't want people to see this person as extraordinary because they're mediocre. You feel me? And it's like, nah, get up out of here. This is extraordinary energy, and that's why this person has not been buried. Period. Like, they cannot take this person out because the will of God is going to overpower all of this dark energy. But the thing is that this person needs help, you know, in some type of way. But it's kind of like these people are all standing back because it's like, yeah, well, I tried to help, I tried to do this, I tried to talk, and they tried to bite my head off. But it's like, but why though? But why? Thank you so much, y'all.